Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mitch with Totally Mitch and Collectibles. Here tonight at Tallman Toys to talk about a Pops for Patients donation drive that we're getting ready to. That Tallman is hosting and Pops for Patients is putting on. So actually, we've got a few people here tonight with me, and we've got Randy, Pops for
Hi.
Patients,
Hi, everybody.
Shane,
Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
and we've got Mike over here.
Hi.
I'm gonna let them talk
Yes.
because they're gonna tell you all about this, and I'm gonna be running all this up back here. So here are the guys.
Stuff.
See you later.
All right.
I'm crashing in the camera.
Okay, Randy, tell us all about what we're doing here.
Everything? Okay, so you guys are useless. So this month, we are collecting donations through the whole entire month of June to support East Tennessee Children's Hospital. Is it the second or third?
It's the third
The third
annual Evan Ritchie Foundation, Memorial Foundation donation drive. We've done it 3 years. It was great all those times. We got a special talk there. Okay. We've got a special, some special things going on this time. Basically, everybody's been stuck at home for such a long time, so we're going to try and give you something back. We've got some cool prizes that Shane is going to tell us about.
Yeah, we're gonna have. You can win this signed Samoa Joe figure sent by the man himself. There you
Hold
go.
the item, not the shirt.
Yep. You can win comics. You can win a gift card
Yep.
for Tallman Collective.
Gift
And
card.
it's $150, right?
$150, which
That's a
can
lot.
buy you a lot of pops, can buy you a lot of comics. Yeah.
And it's all in honor of my mom, who passed away earlier, last month. And, she really enjoyed Pops for Patients. She really supported it, really helped me through all that stuff. And, she loved Grinch. So if you can get some Grinch Pops.
Ooh, the Grinch pops, there's a lot of those.
Or Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skeleton. It's her favorite. So,
All right, so I'll talk about the spin. Normally we just take all the stuff, the children's, which is what's happening here. But every one that you donate, you will get you get to guess how many will be donated totally. Randy, how many did we get donated at our last one?
I think it was 1,700, 1,750, something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember
So
the
that's
exact
a lot.
number, but it was over 1,700, and we're hoping to beat it this year somehow. It'd be great.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. So basically, if you say we do 912,
Yeah.
that's the number. Hypothetically, if that's the number,
Right.
then whoever puts their guess in of 912 is going to get their choice of multiple things. You can choose between the gift card, choose between the Samoa Joe. We got some comics over there signed, and yes, put that in front of all of us. So
Yeah, so they can see how
yes,
cool
it
that
is pretty cool.
signature is.
So
Yellow paint pen.
this is actually on display in my store, and every time I walk past it, I'm like, that would look good at my house, but I can't win it. I'm ineligible.
Yeah, we're exempt.
Yeah. So anyway, it's pretty cool. So anyway, and then we've got a couple of people who are going to drop in some prizes later, some TBA to be announced.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so that'll be pretty exciting. So we'll do some stuff like that. Just pay attention. We've got some local wrestlers that are going to help us with something later. So that's going to be real fun and exciting. So we'll tell you about that as well. Basically, we need, what kind of pops do we need donated?
Child friendly.
What else?
Just general popular characters. I mean, Superman, Batman, like anything you can find that you think a kid would like. That's
Star
what we're all
Wars.
about. Yeah.
No
you
blood,
said,
no
Nightmare Before
gore.
Christmas is a good one. Yeah.
What's that one show? Breaking Bad. Don't send those in because what's that? There's that one where he's like holding meth and a gun.
Yeah.
That's not appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, nothing sexual or super violent. I mean, Star Wars and stuff like that's fine. The lightsabers aren't really frowned upon anymore. So
anyway, it's some good stuff. Because basically what happens is a kid's in the hospital and they're visited by doctors and nurses all day long, and then Children's Hospital brings this cart, and then they have all of these pops, and it's just like you're in a different world, and that's what we're doing with Pops for Patients is we're providing all of that stuff for Children's Hospital, so they have stuff to give the kids.
yeah, I mean, it's several thousand over the years. I mean, we've been doing this for 5 years this August, and actually, Shane here was our first official member, I'd say, in this area.
Oh yeah.
After we founded it, he was like the first person to really join up and become a part of the team. And
thanks to him donating at East Tennessee Children's Hospital, that's where he saw this man. It's a nice little story. So
Yep.
the three of us standing here, it's very important to us.
Yep. So anyway, yeah, a lot of you guys have been, sitting at your house, looking at your collection, thinking, hey, do I really need this one, this one, this one, or this one? Well, this is the perfect time to send them to Paws for Patients, or send them to my store, drop them at my store.
Yeah.
And you can, we've got some stuff we can give back, so that's gonna be pretty fun.
It's one of the first times we've ever done
we've
this.
never done. I don't think we've ever done this before. Have we?
Yeah, I mean, like with through you, yeah, this is the first time we've ever done this here in this area.
It's a big opportunity to get some stuff, and it's a nice way to say thank you. So
yeah.
It's kind of, you drop off your stuff, and then we have a notebook here, and you can also.
If you mail anything in, our address is on the popsforpatients.org. It's also on all of our social media. Just include a note with your guesses. If you send in 10 pops, write down 10 guesses. Put a contact info so I can actually reach out to you if you win. And we're going to be accepting donations through the whole month of June, but the last day that we can count a donation for this drive will be on July 4th. So anything that's here July 4th, before that counts, but anything I get after, I'm sorry, we have to have a cutoff point at some point.
So we have to have it here by the 3rd because the mail doesn't run
right
on the 4th.
Well, I'm going to count them. We're going to gather everything on July 4th.
We'll be open on the 4th. So
okay.
You have until like 8 p.m. on the 4th to drop them off at my store because we will be open here at 1060 World's Fair Park Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee, 37916.
Right next to the Sun Spear.
Yeah, this is if you're old like me and you know that this used to be the chocolate factory, that's where we are. So that's pretty cool to have a toy store in the old chocolate factory because this is like a 100-year-old building, and yeah, it's pretty prestigious. So I'm like, the fact that we have a toy store in this building, I'm like, holy cow, that just speaks to the collectors' greatness and generosity in the city. So we're also getting a lot of attention from the manufacturer of these toys. So let's show everybody how we can do the donation drives the best, which is really awesome. They've been coming through with some stuff, and I can't say any more because that would give away some stuff. So now Randy's going to talk about more stuff.
Well, I was going to say, this is where it all started. Okay, there's tons of you out there watching that have, participated in other areas across the country. We've had people outside the country do this. We need to step up here where it started. We need to be the biggest ones. So,
and also this would mean a lot to my mom, and she'd be amazed that we're actually doing it in her honor and stuff like that. So, the more we get, she's probably going to be smiling down on everybody. So,
and all of us would not be here without this man, and because she did such a great job bringing this tall guy up. We're all here doing stuff for kids all over the country, especially right here in East Tennessee. So do what you can. We appreciate it. And I think it's going to be great.
If anybody has any questions, now would be a good time to ask on the chat.
Yes. Ask questions, and then Mitch will ask us the questions.
It's a pretty simple concept, but if anybody has any questions.
Hey,
I will put this
one of the people in chat's asking, can you do cash donations?
So that's another thing. On the popsforpatients.org website, there's a giant link, when you scroll down, with the Tallman Toys and Comics logo, and it says 3 for $20. So people can pay the $20, and he will provide 3 donations. He'll send a picture, and it'll count. And in the special notes section, when you're checking out, if you're buying 3, just go ahead and put your guesses in the notes so we have them attached. Yeah, so that's the way you can contribute, money if you don't have any pops or anything like that.
Now, Randy, if you remember, we did that donation drive with that car show, the Spark Show.
Oh, yeah.
Great guys. Now, they actually raised like $4,500, and by us running through that deal, we were able to get like 700 pops for those guys, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So instead of, you take that to a big box store, you're going to get 450 pops.
Right.
But we were able to help 712 kids rather than 450. So that was great. So that's what we keep doing all the time. So yeah,
and also, like, I'm sure most of you out there that are familiar with pops know that the retail price on a common pop pretty much everywhere now is either $10.99 or $11.99. Hot Topic's $12.50. I mean, it's
So if he's giving 3 for $20, that's a really good deal. That's a cost.
Yep.
And you just can't get that, anywhere. You can't go to Walmart with cash and bring home as much as I can.
You don't have to mail it. You don't have to tell somebody. You don't have to remember to find a box,
Yeah.
do all this stuff. I mean, it's really.
We handle everything.
Yeah.
We've got everything, in line to take care of this easily. So,
Yeah. So what's our goal for this one?
if the last one was 1,750, for example, it'd be nice to hit 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000 would be great. That's 2,000 people that we can put a smile on their face. And trust me, I've handed out pops there at the hospital,
He has.
and when they see us coming, their whole demeanor changes. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about that moment. We can't fix what's happening. We can't make it better, but there's 5 minutes that we're in there, or 5 minutes when they get to pick out stuff. They forget about what's going on. It's all that matters. That's all. That's what we're all about.
Yep.
Everybody knows that by now. So.
And what else? So we're gonna have the world record holder is gonna be donating some pops. I talked to him today. He was in here. He's gonna bring some pops in, so that'll be fun. So not only can you help a bunch of kids, you'll also be like working with the world record holder to donate some pops. So it's very possible the one you sent will be next to his in a box going down this road. Now that the store is here, Children's is only like 5 blocks that way. So a lot of the kids, they got their first pop through this situation.
Right.
And, obviously, it's possible that Pops for Patients is one of the reasons that Knoxville has such a, stronghold of pop collectors here, because they're in the situation where, oh my gosh, I'm in the hospital. This is a weird place. And I get this pop.
Yeah.
I'm going to start collecting these because I like them. They bring joy to everyone.
Yeah.
So what's that thing you always say?
The Spark Show, they came up with a great slogan, which we've promoted before. It's we'll go an extra mile to bring a smile. I think that's what it was. It was a great, great quote.
That sounds like a car thing.
But it works.
Yeah.
We go the extra mile. 'Cause, you got to think about it. We're doing, we're bringing stuff to them, and they're smiling. So
I was just something about spreading the most joy. You said that a lot. Is that what it is? Something about joy.
no, I just say we make magic. Because that's what this is. It's magic.
I've never heard that. Okay.
You never heard of that? It's on the website, and
Magic Man. No.
yeah,
Randy.
this is magic. I don't see how it's not. So.
It kind of is. Because, we're all parents here, and when your kid's in the hospital, you are not thinking about other kids.
Mhm.
I'm not thinking about his kid. I'm not thinking about his kid. I'm thinking about my kid and why that person over there is not helping my kid. I'm not thinking of ways to help all the kids in here, and that's what this man has done and this man has done. And then I come in, I'm like, well, I can help you do that, but I'm not handing them out because that's sad for me. So they do that. I don't.
Yeah.
So I'll drop them off.
It's
So
plus another thing too, hopefully, because our birthday's next month, so hopefully we can donate close to her birthday.
we drop them off then.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a good idea.
great.
Good idea. So that'll be great, and we'll get some of those guys from the car show to. Hopefully we can get a bunch of their cars to fill them all up because they're small. A lot of these cars are low to the ground, so of course they would still have the same amount of.
Yeah, it'd be a really
But
cool
anyway.
thing for the kids.
Drive those cars down there and unload them, and hopefully we fill them all up. My personal goal, we have this little hallway back here that goes to the bathroom, and I want to fill that hallway up with stuff that's been donated. So
Well, I guess another thing worth mentioning is, I started all this and I still donate to this day. I was one of the
you
first
donated the other
people
day.
to come down here and, obviously in honor of my friend. And, I lost my mom too a few years ago. I know exactly what it's like. And I honored her too. Like we did this awesome Buddy the Elf, I think it was. Buddy the Elf, we done like a whole bunch of those. And
we did.
so, the point is I'm still donating. So, there's no reason anybody else can.
So we have more than 12. He donated 12 the other day. So anyway, yeah, definitely. Do you have any other questions?
No, we've got a
Mitch, make up like 7 questions and ask us. This is your channel.
right. It's time for him to do a promo. You gotta cut a promo.
Oh,
Come on.
Cut into a promo. I am.
Oh yeah, we're gonna donate more.
The
pops
cream
than
always
you.
rises to the top. There you
Why don't you
go.
tell everybody about your shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Also, Drew, we lost him last year. He also was big in helping Pops for Patients, and Farley Con is going to be hosting Pops for Patients
Yes, Chattanooga.
in Chattanooga at Camp Jordan. in August.
August 14th.
August
I
14th.
was going to go, but I can't because it's free comic book day, and this place will be a madhouse. I really want to go. So if you have the opportunity, definitely go.
So I'll probably be down there with his daughter and stuff like that, helping them.
It's a new, bigger location this year.
Yes, it is.
Very
Sergeant Slaughter's going to be there.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Pro wrestling legend.
So anything that you guys donate there will be in honor of Drew, and we already have from these shirt sales like $200, which I need to get with you.
Okay.
And then we'll
Make it
have
happen.
some
Now,
pops there.
what hospital is that going to? Erlanger?
Early.
Yep. So, yeah. How many hospitals do you think we're affecting right now?
Well, I mean, you know, the COVID kind of caused most of the hospitals across the country. A lot of our teams are either have storage sheds or just rooms full. But I mean, it's starting to open back up. We've always been fortunate here to be able to give everything because we've worked really hard for it for 5 years to get, you know, the right to do that. And I mean, honestly, if I had to say, I'd say less than maybe 5 right now that are taking them across the whole country.
Well, you have chapters all over the place. So there's
Yeah.
a lot more that we affect. They're slowly opening back up, which
Yeah.
is good.
So
Las
you know, we're
Vegas.
hoping that this will be like a
So, and the
spark
Las
for
Vegas
everybody.
guys did a huge thing. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a ton of stuff. So.
Yeah.
And they love to dress up too. So that's pretty cool. So. All right. What else you got?
We've got a friend of the channel here, Christina, dropping links for Instagram for Tallman and Pops for Patients in there in the chat, so people can
Okay.
direct links to that, and that'll
Thank
send
you.
them to where they need to go.
Good deal.
And she put in there that you can. She put in the thing about the $20.
Yeah.
You know, get 3 pops donated.
Well, every time we do
to
something
that.
with totally Mitch and collectibles, it's always great because his followers always take care of him, and we just wish we had 10 of those followers. But yeah, I mean, every single day it's like, oh my gosh, people are just coming out of the woodwork to help other kids, and we're like, dang, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we were part of that thing. I can't remember. It was like last year.
Yeah, we
That
did
was-
the
that was
live.
big. I mean,
We did the live stream on
yeah.
YouTube where you guys were on with us.
Yeah.
And you were on part of the time.
I was having.
yeah,
I'm like, I'm not
Mike hopped on.
that's what I did.
You did.
I had to tag him in. I was just
Yeah.
like, I can't. I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, the point was received, and you guys did a major service at the time.
Yeah, and I'll keep promoting and everything.
Yep.
And getting the word out there more in our community too.
Yeah.
So-
This is an ongoing thing.
Good
We're not,
deal.
we're not just doing this in June. This is going to be going on for as long as we can. So
That's the chat.
That's pretty good. You're looking at the same thing.
I'm looking at the same thing here.
Same thing.
All right, guys. Well, let's cut it short here because we can stand here and talk for like 14 hours.
if you have any questions, just message any of us.
Yes.
We'll answer anything. It's pretty simple.
Mainly him.
I'll
And
answer
then,
anything.
and then I'll answer it too, and then he might be at work.
Yeah.
So,
This is my
All
job.
right.
yes, this is his job. So,
That's so
Anyway.
funny.
all right. Mitch, say something funny because we've lost all the funniness.
I'm the short guy. Just saying.
I have to do-
Yeah, I am the short guy amongst all the tall men. But anyways, so all right, guys, we'll go ahead and cut it at that and donate. Go check them out, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.